So the episode opens where SWV is waiting on Salt-n-Pepa to do this song back in the city. Salt-n-Pepa come in and Spinderella sit off on the side. She like, girl, grow up. Oh, God. Pep's neck, her back, it's whack. So SWV is really upset that Salt-n-Pepa didn't show up. And Pep's like, oh, I didn't know we were dating. I didn't know you'd feel that stood up. That hurt. Oh, my God. Now, Pep gonna say, a chick like me, I don't do a girls trip. One, what's wrong with the girls trip? And two, Lily said, it was your idea, boo. We could have been at home. Pep, you are not a good liar. Lord, so now she's saying it wasn't done simultaneously or in conjuncture, and then trying to focus on the pronunciation of the word rather than the issue at hand. Girl, you deflecting. So everybody's trying to keep it 1,000, and now Salt's like, okay, I'll apologize. We should have met y'all in the Caymans, but it's also not fair for you to be talking to Spinderella, listening to her badmouth us without at least getting our side of the story. And so Spin was like, well, actually, I did have y'all's back because I said that's just how y'all are, which is how y'all are. And SWV again takes up for Spinderella and said, yeah, she had your back. So now Salt-n-Pepa getting mad with Spinderella because she's like, well, everything you do has consequences, so maybe you should stop treating people like shit. So Salt is trying to get everybody back to work, and it's like, look, you gonna accept these apologies or not? And of course, Spinderella's like, yeah, I've seen that ploy before. And you know Coco's mean ass, oh, well, since we need to talk about work, we gotta get ready for our tour with Toni Braxton. So Spinderella's like, all right, I gotta get out of here. We ain't making this song, no way. So Taj tells them to go after Spinderella, and they like, nah, we've been down this road before. Let that heifer on. Taj like, I don't even know if I want to do the song with these messy heifers. So Salt said, I'm gonna pull up the song and we gonna get to work. Somebody gotta pay for this studio time. Meanwhile, outside, Pep and Spin are having a conversation. So Spinderella feels disrespected. She said, look, I had your back during the trip. I saved your reputation with the girls. And I don't appreciate Salt telling me what to do, that I shouldn't be commiserating with who I'm commiserating with. Basically, Spinderella wants Pep to side with her against Salt, but you know, Pep ain't doing that. And this, of course, irritates Pep, who's like, well, I stick up for you, we stick up for you, and we are in this together. I am not against you. I don't know why Pep's so damn angry, but I guess if somebody's been saying this for years and you don't feel that you're doing something, it can be irritating. So Spinderella says they need therapy and Pep agrees, so they're gonna get some mediation. So now Salt's trying to get the girls to go to Australia since they've taken the Toni tour. Yeah, Salt, you give me a manipulele tea. It's all about you. So the girls come over. Child, now you couldn't meet the girls for the Caymans, but you want to have so much fun in Australia. Nah, I'm sorry, girl, fuck you. So Salt's buttering the girls up, talking about how much fun we'll have together. We can work on the song. And the girls are actually buying the bull. So they going on to Australia. Okay, now Coco talking about her marriage. And I'm sorry, but I can't believe your funky ass was married. Like, I'd have said forget you too. So Coco signs her divorce papers. Now, Coco, it ain't that you're 48 years old and nobody will want you. It's that you're an asshole. You're rotten. You're mean. You stank. Try being nice. Try being agreeable. Tears and some fresh out the pack units. Okay, now Coco needs a break. Get the cameras out of my face. Okay, and she gonna run off. Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness, so Coco decided not to go to Australia. I guess she was really having a moment. I would not want to be in a group with no Coco. Oh, God. And Spinderella mad that her purpose is not acknowledged in Salt-n-Pepa. Girl. So they still gonna try to work on this little song. So they play a little track and it's cute. So they got a long car ride and you know Spin sitting in there being stank. Salt don't want to go to therapy. She like, look, that was 40 years ago, leave it there. So Spin's ready to leave the group and that's where the episode ends. Okay, let's get to the season finale. Series finale. So Spinderella tells the manager, look, this shit ain't working no more. Oh, Lord, so the manager want them to have a conversation. They don't need that. I think they need to talk to a mediator separately and then let the mediator figure out what they should do. And I think Spin just needs to go off on her own at this point. Lord, so now it's showtime and SWV ain't there. So SWV finally makes it. Well, I guess it's just SW. Child, they don't know the choreography. Lord, they are messing up. Just disorganized and discombobulated. So now the audience is pissed that Coco ain't show up, and they're like, well, we paid for SWV and we ain't even getting no SWV music. Child, the promoters are concerned. People were peeved about that performance. They keeping it 1,000 again. They always keeping it 1,000. So they do not want SWV on stage just messing crap up. Aw, now Lily really upset because of the bad review. I mean, your lead singer wasn't there. How good did you think it was gonna go? You didn't rehearse. Like, come on now. God, Lily, you act like this was gonna be a make or break performance. How often was you planning on going to Australia? It's gonna be okay. Nobody in America saw it, and that's where your main fan base is. So now we back in Vegas, and we gonna confront the stuff with Spin. And honestly, she's just mad about things that happened 40 years ago. You can't fix that. It's called regret. So we going over the history, how they've known her since they were 15, yada yada, but she works for Salt-n-Pepa. She ain't an equal part of the group. Meanwhile, in New York, Taj and Lily are talking about Coco. And Lily said, you know, Coco had a point. Maybe we were fanning out too much because once we got to know them heifers, we wanted to stop messing with them. Lily said, who knows what the future holds for us and Salt-n-Pepa. I'll tell you what it holds. Nothing. It don't hold water. Can't hold a note. Y'all ain't got no future touring together. So now we gonna have the Ponderosa with Salt, Pepper, and Spinderella. So Salt-n-Pepa are like, child, we done been here before, but let's go ahead, because this is just like last time. Now, you said you was gonna come back, and we done hashed all that stuff out. Now you want to change everything. So Salt says, okay, Spinderella, what do you want? How can I help you and support you? Oh, God, so she's whining about not seeing the name Spinderella when you see Salt-n-Pepa. So Salt said this heifer's name is Deirdre. Spinderella is what you do. You confusing what you do with who you are. So they saying, look, heifer, we done tried to get you involved with stuff in the past before. We done push your little name. I agree with Salt. I think that Spin is perpetually in this victim moment. But I also think that she really wants to be an equal partner and y'all are saying no, and she can't accept it. So now Spin is mad at Salt because Salt said, you know, I took the personal out of it. This is just business. Well, I'm mad at you for being impersonal. Oh my goodness, this is business. Now Salt's upset and she's almost in tears because she's like, I really have gone to bat for you. Like, stop painting me as this wicked stepmother. So Salt has had it. Salt said, I ain't doing this crap no more. You can get on. Don't let the doorknob hit you, where the good Lord split you. Back in New York, SWV's rehearsing for the Toni Braxton tour. So Salt-n-Pepa show up and they like, yeah, Spin's out the group. So they still gonna do the song together. Spinderella home and happy. Oh good, she got a tour in Australia. Go on, make your coin. And Spinderella gets proposed to. Well good, I'm glad she had a happy ending. Lord knows she was whining enough all through the season. Ooh, that diamond ring looked cheap. Showed it so fast, couldn't even get a picture of it. All right, well, that's where the season ends, so I'm going to see you soon for something. We got to talk about the you. We got to talk about the unit, We got to address what the hell's on your head. Say it again. We got to address what the hell is on your head. One more time. What the fuck is that? Is it a welcome mat? Is that a dead cat? We gotta talk about the unit. Yeah. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It's been in my head for years. I figured I'd do something with it today. I had a few moments. From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas. It doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah. Backpedal and pussy pop. Backpedal and pussy pop. I want you to beat my ass. Beat my ass. I want you to beat my ass. I want you to put fist to the face. Fist to the face. I want you to whoop. I want you to kick. I want you to beat my ass. 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 Okay, she got a hit with that one. Oh, wait, no, that was me. That was me. Anyway, it don't matter. So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.